Why use MAP Growth? It is reliable, it is universal, it has phenomenal projections within how our students are going to perform. It encompasses everything. I do equate it to it's like a symphony of assessments.
Oh, I most definitely depend on MAP every single day. It drives my small groups, it drives my win time assignments, it drives my lesson planning and all the differentiation and scaffolding that I do within my classroom. I love MAP. MAP is my best friend.
MAP Growth is the assessment tool that is going to give you everything you need to know where you want to go and how you're going to get there. In my role, it's very important because I'm not only looking at where my team of coordinators need to ensure that they're giving the focus of their support to, whether it's by campus or grade level or content area, but it also is assuring us that what we are doing with professional development, the curriculum that we're using, is it working or is it not?
I trust MAP and I use it to guide really most of my decisions when it comes to moving our campus. And when I say most of my decisions, I'm speaking of teacher placement, I'm speaking of students. What are their needs? What curriculum do I need to bring in to better support a particular grade level? What additional supports do we need to go through our intervention system? It's all aligned.
One of the things that I love about MAP, it is such an easy tool to use. As a secondary teacher, I find it helpful for data, for lesson planning, for reflection. The value as a high school teacher with so many students is that I can look at that quadrant report, see where my students are, get a very clear bird's eye view, and see where our focus needs to be. Our team is able to come together and talk and work together in our collaborative times, and we're able to see where all of our students are, and from that, we use that to plan our lessons.
MAP Growth has definitely contributed to the success that we're seeing on our campus. One of the really cool things is for our students, this is their 4th year taking the MAP assessment. And so it really gives our teachers the ability to look back historically to see how have our students done in the past and how can we use that as a roadmap to push them forward. What an amazing opportunity that we get to create that narrative for 2,000 kids every single day. I think a lot of times priorities can be focused on the end result and not necessarily the growth from the beginning to the end. And that's the most powerful thing about MAP is you get a roadmap along the way to be able to meet the needs of our kids.
On a symphony, that is when you have different instruments and different sounds and different parts coming together to form a whole, to perform a beautiful final product. That's MAP. MAP gives you projections, it gives you data, it gives you specifics to where your students are. It provides even lessons to be able to reinforce or to develop. It is truly, it's a symphony of assessments and instructions, all that you need. That's MAP.